The peace that planted war. The guns fell silent on November 11, 1918. The First World War ended, but peace did not begin. In 1919, inside the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles, the victorious powers drafted the Treaty of Versailles. Germany was blamed for the war. Its army was restricted, its colonies were taken, heavy reparations were imposed. The intention was justice. The result was resentment. Germany's economy spiraled into chaos. Hyperinflation in 1923 reduced savings to ashes. By the early 1930s, the Great Depression devastated global markets. In 1933, Adolf Hitler became Chancellor of Germany. He promised revival, strength, a 1,000-year Reich. He rebuilt the military in violation of Versailles. He reoccupied the Rhineland in 1936. No one stopped him. Across Europe, fascism rose. In Italy, Benito Mussolini pursued imperial expansion. In Spain, civil war became a rehearsal ground for modern warfare. In Asia, Japan expanded aggressively. In 1931, it seized Manchuria. In 1937, it invaded China. The Nanjing Massacre exposed the brutality of expansionist ambition.
We cannot ignore this crisis any longer.
But acting rashly could be catastrophic.
We need more time. Is against us.
The Munich Agreement allowed Germany to annex the Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia.
I have returned from Berlin with a document that secures peace for our time. We look forward with hope.
But peace had already died. On September 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland using Blitzkrieg, lightning war. Tanks, aircraft, mechanized infantry moved with terrifying speed.
This country is at war with Germany.
On September 3rd, Britain and France declared war. The Second World War had begun. Poland collapsed within weeks, but the war did not stay contained. Under the secret terms of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, the Soviet Union, under Joseph Stalin, invaded eastern Poland. By 1940, Germany turned west. Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, then France. The German army bypassed the Maginot Line and struck through the Ardennes forest. Paris fell in June 1940. Europe was stunned. Only Britain remained unconquered. In the summer of 1940, the Battle of Britain began. The German Luftwaffe sought air superiority. Radar technology and determined Royal Air Force pilots defended the skies. Hitler postponed invasion. Instead, he turned east. In June 1941, Operation Barbarossa began, the largest land invasion in history. Over 3 million Axis troops advanced into Soviet territory. The war became ideological annihilation. Villages burned, civilians starved, mass shootings followed. But winter came early. German forces reached the outskirts of Moscow, then stalled. Soviet resistance hardened. Then the war became truly global. On December 7, 1941, Japanese aircraft attacked the American naval base at Pearl Harbor. Within hours, the United States entered the war. Germany declared war on America. Now,
The lines in Europe are critical. We need reinforcements in Africa. Agreed.
in 1942, the Axis powers appeared unstoppable. Germany controlled most of Europe. Japan dominated the Pacific. In the Soviet Union, the Battle of Stalingrad began. Street by street, building by building, it lasted 5 brutal months. In February 1943, the German Sixth Army surrendered. It was the first major German defeat. In North Africa, Allied forces under General Eisenhower pushed Axis troops westward. In 1943, Italy fell. Mussolini was overthrown. Meanwhile, in the Pacific, the United States halted Japanese expansion at Midway in 1942. Aircraft carriers replaced battleships as the dominant naval force. Island by island, the Allies advanced. Under Nazi ideology, Jews were systematically persecuted, deported, and murdered. Ghettos were established, extermination camps were constructed, 6 million Jews were killed. On June 6, 1944, D-Day, Allied forces landed on the beaches of Normandy. The Normandy landings marked the largest amphibious invasion in history. American, British, and Canadian forces established a foothold in Western Europe. Paris was liberated in August. Meanwhile, Soviet forces advanced from the east, pushing Germany back relentlessly. German cities were bombed heavily. Infrastructure collapsed. Inside Germany, resistance against...
What the hell was that? An explosion! Get down! Here on the perimeter! Now!
By early 1945, Berlin was encircled. On
Stay
April
tight,
30th,
watch for traps.
1945, Adolf
Faster.
Hitler
They're
died
right
in his
behind
bunker.
us.
On May 8, 1945, Germany surrendered.